Yo, hello, what is up, you guys? Bison back here with a brand new video. So, today we're going to do a little bit of a short video talking about whether Team Rocket is just going to completely just explode the hobby. So, we've obviously seen what Prismatic has done, with pre-sale prices, even though Pokemon is the reason why supply is super low and why prices are just all over the place. But seeing what Prismatic did, will Team Rocket make it even worse? Just completely cause absolute FOMO, just crazy demand. Who knows? We could probably see these booster boxes being at 250, 300 pre-sale. Let's jump right into it. So I did make a video. I think it was with the investors video. How I was looking. So I found it. It was this. It was a Heart Gold to Silver, trainer kit. The Gyarados and the Reich. It was this. And apparently, Game Nerds, had it for 1,000. It's out of stock somehow. So yeah, I've been trying to find these, to get an idea of how much they are. Apparently 1,000. But yeah, this is literally I don't know why I just, when I first got this, it was me and my cousin. We didn't really know how to play the game. Really, no one back then as kids knew. But yeah, it was this. I don't know how much it goes for nowadays, but yeah, like I said, I can't find any of it. But anyways, back to the video. So coming to Team Rocket, what do we think will happen in the set releases? So obviously, Journey Together is, in my opinion, above a Mitch set. Personally, that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Hey, I've been wrong. I was the same person that said Paldea Evolved is also kind of mid. It's kind of not mid. It's I don't know. I can't. But with Journey Together, I can see it, but it's definitely something that was yeah. It does not make a whole lot of sense for this to be at 250 plus. It doesn't have and some of the good cards were cut out as promos. But anyways, could this Team Rocket set theoretically be where we start seeing pre-sales at 250 upwards of 300? Who knows? With how the market is, with how people are nowadays, where they're so desperate to get whatever product they can get their hands on it, that they're willing to pay whatever price they have it at. Anything can happen. But let's see what we've seen. And also, I'm sorry, I'm a little sick, guys. But anyways, let's see where what we have seen previously with Team Rocket. So the last Team Rocket set was, if I'm not mistaken, EX Team Rocket Returns. This came out in the mid 2000s. I don't know the exact 2006. I don't know. I don't remember the exact date, but we'll say 20 years ago. That was the last mainline Team Rocket set. Then obviously, we have regular Team Rocket, and base set Team Rocket. Or when I say base set, I mean just the unlimited, and then obviously first edition. So just looking at the cards for in the Team Rocket Returns, yeah, you can definitely, and apparently from what Pokebleach mentioned is that they're going to bring back Rocket's Pokemon. So basically, this is Rocket's Pokemon. So obviously obviously Mewtwo. So there's a good chance. Not saying this is for sure going to happen, but there's a good likelihood that we're going to see, obviously, a similar thing to what they did with 151, but hopefully, Team Rocket is a mainline set with booster boxes. Hopefully, they made Prismatic a specialty set. It is what it is. It's done. I mean, it's still good, but I really hope with this Team Rocket set, they make it a mainline set with booster boxes, obviously. So this is Rocket's Pokemon, in case, you weren't aware about the set, which I feel like everyone should be. I mean, it's literally one of the more popular sets from the vintage era, obviously with Skyridge, Aquapolis, Neo, all that sort, and I guess first edition base set. So I feel like with what they did with 151, obviously 151 was a true remaster of base set. 151 did it perfect. It's their own proper illustration, beautiful artwork, everything. Maybe, I'm not saying anything, maybe it could be a little tease, a little hint that, well, obviously with how the artwork is now for Scarlet and Violet, we could see something similar where, you know, obviously Rocket's Pokemon here, maybe we could see full art Suicune, full art Zapdos, you know, Entei, you know, Snorlax, Mewtwo. I mean, they did say Mewtwo was going to be in it. Mewtwo, Articuno, Moltres, Raikou, all those. Who knows? We might see some new ones. You know, oh man, that would just be like a huge curveball if we just see Rockets Rayquaza or something like Rockets Lugia. Wait, technically that could be a thing. Rockets Lugia. I'm pretty sure there was, I don't know, something like that. But who knows? We could see like a full art, whatever. We already know the artwork has just been completely just insane, beautiful in Scarlet and Violet. So, hey, we could see that. Then obviously, you know, we have, you know, with regular Team Rocket. So obviously, you know, this is so with Team Rocket, the regular Team Rocket, that's with the dark Pokemon. So obviously, Dark Blastoise, Dark Charizard, but that's not being reintroduced. It's Rocket. So we're not going to really focus too much on it. So we're going to just focus here. And obviously, looking at the prices, you can see where the prices are at. You know, these are pretty, like, I get it. You can say, oh, it's 20 years old or whatever, but I mean, there's a lot of cards, you know, that are older than this or around the same age, and they're not even at this, you know, at these prices raw. And don't even get me started on like the gem mint, you know, prices for these cards. They're up there. You know, then coming over to price charting, I mean, yeah, just it's crazy. Just look at this. Literally, the value for a Team Rocket Returns booster box is 47,000 currently, and even back then it was, you know, it was kind of like all over the place, you know, because that's the thing. It's so rare. Like you don't see this, like you don't come across this like too often. Even in private deals, it's not something too common. You know what's crazy too is I remember seeing this box, and I can't believe it actually sold for 48,000. That's crazy. And then obviously we come to the first edition Team Rocket, 12,000. Obviously there's, you know, consistent sales, 16,000. You know, 10 and a quarter, 15, 4,000. Not sure what that's. No, who knows? Could be probably a different language, but 15. So obviously pretty good sales there. And then obviously with the unlimited one, uh, you know, a little under, but still also very expensive. But pretty much the new set, you know, obviously with what we got, then for the info we have so far is supposed to be based around, you know, bringing back, introducing Rocket's Pokemon. So like I said, this is what we're looking at. You know, obviously there's more hits, but I mean, coming over here to eBay, these are the prices that we have. So, you know, for EX Team Rocket Returns, and yeah, for a boost, yeah, like they're up there. Like these prices are up there, and you know, even for like the theme decks and stuff, like it's crazy just how high the prices are. And then obviously we have the first ed or unlimited, you know, both things. But right here, I mean, you know, it's just crazy that even a sealed box sells for $300, and you have 43 watchers. It's crazy that nowadays people aren't willing to pay a little more for, you know, good product like, you know, sealed booster box, when you literally have people that are willing to buy an empty booster box, not just of this, but I mean EX Deoxys, you know, obviously, you know, good vintage sets. But yeah, that's how much demand this has. And then obviously we come to the sold listings. Oh yeah, EX Deoxys right here. But we come to the sold listings. That's crazy that even like the power cube or the mystery boxes, whatever, it's crazy that these actually sell, because I guess you have a chance of getting EX Team Rocket. But oh yeah, right here, empty booster box, $99. Empty booster box, 350. So it's like for a set that, like, I mean, oh yeah, right here, blister T-Tar art, 2,500. I mean, same thing, loose booster packs. I mean, they sell like they're up there, you know. So for one of like the more expensive, you know, vintage era sets, you know, kind of getting a remaster, because that's what they said, they're reintroducing Rocket's Pokemon. Whew, oh lord, especially with the market we're in. I did say, who knows, maybe in the next couple months we could start to see a slowdown. Maybe not with Scarlet and Violet, but probably with other eras. because a lot of attention is being poured into Scarlet and Violet right now, which is why I said, that's why I gave a little hint that, who knows, there might be other plays in other eras, other booster box, XY, Sun Moon, Sword and Shield now, who knows, but anyway. But with all the attention, obviously, because Prismatic, then obviously the reprints, new stock of Blooming Waters, obviously, for Prismatic surging, booster bundles, all that stuff, right? A lot of attention's on Scarlet and Violet, and it doesn't really make it a whole lot better when it comes to trying to get product at a pretty, decent price when you have Team Rocket and they're not bringing back Dark Pokemon, which is what we saw in regular Team Rocket set. No, they're bringing back Rocket's Pokemon, which is what we saw in the EX Team Rocket returns. And like I said, this is one of the more expensive, boxes sets from like the vintage era, So yeah, that's probably not gonna help that much, So like what we saw with 151, who knows? I'm not saying, I'm not whatever, but who knows if we could, possibly see full arts of these cards, like with what they did with 151. Which I'm gonna say this: if they do the Team Rocket set, if they do it right, like they do it perfect. Oh Lord, I honestly, like, pre-sale prices, I don't think they're gonna be below 250. Like, chances are they could potentially reach, because if you have a set like Journey Together, it was pre-selling like what, for like a week or two after like it got sold out Pokemon Center for like what, 240, 250. What do you think a set like Team Rocket, especially if they're kind of basing it off this set? What do you think that's gonna do? Like I said, if they do this set right, oh my, you know, and for people wondering what my plan would be, honestly, like it's gonna be obvious depending how much comes out for it, how much supply there is for it, and depending where prices are at. Obviously, it's not gonna stick for that long, because it's probably gonna be an Evolving Skies case where, let's say, Team Rocket ends up being like in the mid high 200s, close to 300. Obviously a reprint or whatever is going to come, bring the price down to earth, and that's where it's going to be an opportunity to buy. And then, hey, that's where you're going to have to get as much as you can, because obviously it could just rebound up. So, yeah, Team Rocket, I'm definitely going to say, yeah, FOMO's going to be real with this set, and you got to be ready. That's why I say right now, don't buy sets. Like, that's why with Prismatic, I'm holding off on it, especially because it's a specialty set. It's gonna get reprinted like Crown Zenith, like 150. When the price is gonna come down, it's not gonna be at that price forever, like $50 in ETB or whatever. But specialty sets are more prone to like excessive reprints. Obviously, if it's a great set like Crown Zenith, I mean Prismatic is, 151 is, it's not gonna be down in the ground forever, but it's definitely going to bring it down, to have enough time to pick up cases or whatever at a relatively good price. But like, with mainline sets, yeah, it gets a little more trickier, especially if you're buying booster. Because like I said, before, previously, my experiences, I sell booster boxes far more like easier and quicker than I do with ETBs. Even like specialty set ETBs, like with Hidden Fates, I had a couple of Hidden Fates ETBs. I think like I had a case or two, and then I had was I think like 14 or 16 booster boxes of Brilliant. I literally sold those booster boxes within like 2-3 days. The Hidden Fates took me like double that time. So in that same week, but I had to like sell them at a like kind of at a not at a discount, because someone was buying like 6 off of me. I had to sell them a little cheaper because they're buying 6. But with the booster boxes, they were just paying whatever I had it up for. And this is when like Brilliant ran up from like what, like 115, 120 all the way to like 145, close to 150. So I kind of missed out because I sold off there, and then they went up to like 190, 200. But anyways, so yeah, with booster boxes, they're like a little more like, kind of, I wouldn't say difficult to come across, for a good price, especially when it comes to like how much of it gets reprinted. But if it's a good set, because I've seen like with what happened with Evolving Skies and stuff, but it's hard to say, like, because you can say, oh, Chilling Reign, whatever, but it was a different time, but I'm not saying, hey, history could repeat itself. Maybe that could happen where we could see boxes drop, a pretty low price. I wouldn't say below 100 or even 110, even 120, who knows. where they'll be there for like a decent while, you know. But hey, at the end of the day, they'll still go up. But like I said, I mean, we don't have any leaks yet of what cards we could potentially see. But this is one thing that just really really hurts me. I really hope, I pray that if they do this, like they do 151 mainline set, whatever, I pray that they don't cut out any of. I pray they don't cut out Rocket's Mewtwo as a promo, because I don't know why they do that. It's like 151, like it's okay. I get it, doesn't have the Master Balls and stuff, but the cards they cut out as promos, if they would have had in the set, 151 would have been just, even, I wouldn't say a whole lot crazier, but it definitely would have been like, yeah, it would have been a little more, crazier, So I really hope. I mean, they have the habit of doing that. I don't know why, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, as far as we know, I mean, because from what the leaks they said, they're reintroducing that. Who knows? Because if that's what they do, where they pull a 151 and obviously get the originals, maybe add some new ones, maybe take some out, whatever. But if it's like fanfare, I'm not gonna say this, what if, just saying, what if we see Rockets Umbreon, Rockets Espeon or something, because keep in mind, remember, I'm pretty sure, I know in the games, it was in the anime of the games, I can't remember which one, but they do use Umbreon and Espeon, so I'm just saying, you never know, but all I'm gonna say is be ready for this. I'm not trying to cause FOMO, but it's like, it's just, man, it's obvious, it's like, that's what I'm saying with Journey Together. It's going to be kind of slept on, because people are going to they're focused on Prismatic Surging, they're going to kind of skip Journey, they're going to focus on Team Rocket, especially once we see like the sets start to get like leaked, like what's going to be in the set. Oh yeah. So all I'm going to say is, who knows, we'll have to see, hey, if it turns out that that's actually what they do, that's going to be crazy. Lugia, Rockets Lugia, we don't know, there's just so many options. But anyways, be ready for Team Rocket. Have some money set aside, or you could, I guess, wait next year and see if prices come down. But just be ready. So, anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a like, comment, and sub. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And with that, bye.